All right. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday, November 4th. My name is Ruth Sherlock. I am an independent consultant with Arbonne and regional vice president. Thank you guys so much for getting on the call this morning. We have an amazing lineup of trainers, so I'm very excited to get to that. But before we do, I'm going to jump in with some announcements, so definitely pull out your pens and paper. We have a few new things happening. If you didn't see this, you can find all of this information at the source on the What's New Up Close section, which is now changed the name and I can't remember what it is. So the announcements though, we have for preferred clients. So now when they hit the 150 mark, they actually get free shipping. Anything less than 150, they still get that flat rate $7.95, but anything over, they're going to get free shipping on that initial order. And when they hit a 250 order, they're going to get free shipping and a free gift. And any consultants who sign up with a 500 PQV order in their first month, they will also get free shipping along with that free product and all of that, which is really great because now we have the option when they sign up to order an ASVP or just a starter kit, which we know we don't ever get anybody started with the starter kit. So kind of just ignore that option. If someone just wants to sign up for $79, we highly recommend that they get the kits, right? Because you want to get started on track. So if they get the two kits, which we always recommend getting a nutrition and a skincare, then they're going to get the free shipping, the free gift, and all of that. Back to preferred clients really quickly. When they sign up now, it's actually $29 to sign up. And when they hit that 150 mark, the 250 mark, they get to pick this from the same list as consultants. So they can get the Genius, they can get, Firming Body, they can get the same exact list. So that's really wonderful. And what I really actually like about the $29 sign up, because I know it went up a little bit, but what's cool is when they want to upgrade, it's just $50. So like, oh, it's $50. Like it just sounds so much nicer for them to upgrade that way. So those are just a couple of things. Again, like I said, go to the Arbonne website if you want more information on this. But that's that. Also new on our telltheworldnations.com website, we have new scripts up that are updated with the $29 change and things like that. We have new close sheets, same thing. So everything is congruent. And the order forms have changed as well. You'll notice that the credit card section is a little bit different. So you'll want to get on there and print those out and become familiar with them. And then, of course, we updated the gift list so that everyone's getting to pick from the same list across the board. GTC registration is open. If you did not register last month, you want to make sure and register ASAP because this will sell out. This is our biggest event of the year. This is what Arbonne Corporate puts on for us. It's our global training conference in Las Vegas. So you want to make sure that you're registered for that because you want your booty in a seat before they're gone. Talk about vision. This is the biggest training, like I said, for us. Gifts, you're watching people walk the stage. You're walking the stage. So if you are in Arbonne right now, you want to make it a point that you're going to walk the stage because you can, even if you started yesterday, if you want to, you can walk the stage as a new regional vice president. Or if you're a regional vice president already, you can walk as a national vice president, right, Christy and Ruth? So that's GTC. Definitely want to get there. At all costs. So the dates are also up on Arbonne. I don't have them here with me now, but you want to make sure and block those off immediately. Make changes if they're taken up on your calendar right now so that you're there. There's actually a boot camp this morning in Carlsbad. So if you want to, when you get off this call, scoot on down there. I believe it's actually in Encinitas, but it's $20 and it's a sidelines team. I know we have a couple of our leaders there right now. So that's today. A couple things coming up. So we have the Irvine meeting, recognition, and it's not a Discover Arbonne, but it's a recognition and training that is on November 13th. And then we have a Carlsbad Discover Arbonne on the 20th at the Mercedes-Benz dealership there. And also we actually have a Tuesday Around the World Discover Arbonne in Oceanside at Miss Natasha Olivas' house. And that is November 7th. So this is this upcoming Tuesday. I'm sorry, that's the 14th because it's the second Tuesday of the month. So Irvine on the 13th, Oceanside on the 14th, and Carlsbad on the 20th. If you guys got that. Okay. Also, we have some stuff from Arbonne Corporate for incentives for our clients and also for consultants. We have Pure Perks. So in case you guys didn't know, every single month Arbonne has started this program where it's called Pure Perks, and they're the product of the month. So you're able to get a 25 discount from the 1st through the 15th. And this month I'm so excited because it is the Nourishing facial oil, and really, really excited because Miss Natasha is actually going to train on this for us. So we have a little bit more understanding of it. If you're not using it, you need to be, especially during the winter months. It's absolutely amazing. I've been using it. I'm like, oh my Lanta, where has this been all my life? Don't ever stop using an Arbonne product. I don't know why I did. I just forgot about it. Bad news. Okay, so it's also, November is National Gratitude Month. So what we are doing as a team are the sweet cases. So if you were on the call last week, which I think you all were, these are $25, and inside of them, it's a suitcase for the kids, for kids who are in foster care. And it's a suitcase. It comes with a blanket. It's really soft. A teddy bear, crayons, a coloring book. If you're at the meeting in Carlsbad, you saw these, or if you're on Zoom. So this is something that we're asking all of our clients and consultants to partner with us. They're $25 each. So when you're reaching out, you know, hey, you're saving $25, or you're saving 25% on the Nourishing facial oil, or, you know, you're getting 50% off your order, whatever it is that you're reaching out to your consultants and clients about, let them know that we're actually running something for National Gratitude Month. And that's these sweet cases. And we would love for them to partner with us to make sure that we really just bless these kiddos. Our goal is 400. And so that's a big thing that we want to do. And it's in honor of our Miss Candy as well. So that's a really great thing to get involved in. And just making sure that in the holiday season that we are staying focused on the right things, and that we're including people in that. So it's not just about what we can do, but what we can do collectively as a community, which is so much stronger, right, than just one person. You'll also want to check the website on Arbonne for updates and announcements, like I referenced earlier. And then the last thing going on, okay, they never do this. They told us this year where we are going on the incentive trip. They usually don't tell us until December. Oh my gosh, I know, we're all like, so in case you didn't hear, we're going to Jamaica, and everyone is going to Jamaica. Like, just know that right now and make it a goal. So what they're doing in November is actually, if you have one preferred client or consultant that does a $250 order, a new preferred client or consultant direct to you with a $250 QV order, all of your personal qualifying volume, your PQV, is doubled for the trip. So this is a huge, huge opportunity. Of course, we're going to have at least one preferred client or consultant. My goodness, our goal is 5 to 10 to 20 personally, right? We just keep going. So that is huge. So make sure that you are really taking advantage of that. Use the Pure Perks to reach out and get a hold of all of your clients and consultants that are wholesale and beyond. So those are all of the announcements I have for you guys. I'm going to pass it off right away so we can keep going on this training. So I'm going to toss it on over to and if you'll mute yourself out, that'd be great.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I am going to be training on the trip. So I know Ruth touched on it just a quick sec. This month is PQV, and those of you who don't know what that means, that is your personal orders, your clients' orders, and your preferred clients' orders. So the volume is not doubled for promotion status for November, but it is doubled for the trip. So just letting you guys know that if you're thinking, oh, perfect, I'm going to get 2,000 in PQV, that means I'm going to have 4,000. I'm going to be getting my district bonus soon. No, that's not how it works. So, but I will give you some tips, and then I'm going to talk about trips and what it's going to take for you guys to win this. So in November, you want every single PC to order direct to you, because number one, here's why. They get a free gift right now, and they get free shipping already. So free gift and free shipping when they do a 150 QV order. So basically it's like $120 for them, but they're going to get up to $250 in product and free shipping. So really, if you look at it, it's almost 50% off. It's like 45% off right now, which on anything that they pick. So you guys need to make sure you're really, really letting your PCs know immediately that is going on alone. So get all your PCs to reorder or order. That's going to put them in the cadence to try to start to get the free shipping and free gift every month if they stay on that 2-month time frame period. And if you don't know what that means, when I just said that, talk to your sponsor. We talked about that at our meeting on Monday night. Okay, this month you want to stock up on drop kits. If you are missing anything from nutrition, if you're missing anything from skincare, if you're missing anything from anything that you can have, because drop kits are going to be a big buddy for you, especially in December when people are running around Christmas crazy, that you can just hand those little employees off. But PQV is doubled this month. So any orders you personally do will hook yourself up because this month is bonus month for Jamaica. And I will talk about what Jamaica is in a second. Also, if you've not gotten your holiday gifts, get your holiday gifts in November. Number one, because they're going to sell out. Number two, because it's PQV. And PQV is doubled in November. So you guys really look at what you need alongside of what your preferred clients need. And then obviously when you're doing your activities, you're going to get new preferred clients anyways, and all of that PQV will count as well. Okay, so about Montego Bay, Jamaica, this is on our website. So if you go to teleworldnations.com, it says click here to find out more. This is Arbonne's link that is tied to us. It's October 14th through the 19th of next year. All inclusive, it always is. So that means all your food, all your drinks. Arbonne rented out the entire hotel. So every single room in this entire monstrous hotel is reserved for just us, reserved for you, your families, whoever you want to take. It's going to be gorgeous. And here's the November bonus information. Here's the pictures of the hotel if you want to see it. There's a link to the hotel website, and the launch video of AIT 2017 is there too if you want to check that out online or show any prospects. Okay, you guys, although November is PQB month, I'm going to let you in on some secrets here. You want to be reaching out to prospects to become consultants in November because all of a sudden now this new trip is launched. People are going to be way more interested in joining your team. Okay, I put up on Facebook yesterday that I'm going for my birthday, who's coming with me? And I had 3 people go, I want to go, so guess who's going to get some messages today? Them, and then everybody else that I know that was maybe on the fence, and everybody else that I know that loves to travel. I'm going to reach out to all of them, because if they start now, they're going to be able to get to use this bonus month as well. And that one new consultant can trigger the double PQB for you, because you need 1 consultant or 1 new PC. Okay. All right. Now we're going to talk real with the trip. I've been on 6 of them, so I know how to do this. It is not rocket science. It actually is not hard. It is just consistency and focus the entire time. If you don't stay consistent in one of the months, most likely you will not hit the trip. Okay. So if you want to do this, it's usually December through May. I do not know the exact dates as of right now for how much time we're going to have. So I'm just going to give you the information based upon the other 5 trips we've earned, because only 1 had been 8 months. The other 5 were all a 6 month time frame. 6 months. And so this trip and every trip that we are able to earn is your personal tracker for success and accountability. So a lot of people are like, oh, I need someone to keep me accountable. I need to know where I'm at. I need to know if I'm doing a good job. This tracker is going to tell you that, because this tracker is going to tell you what your PQV is, it's going to tell you what your central volume is, and it's going to tell you how many people you've promoted. Those are the 3 things that are the most important, and those are the 3 things that prove to yourself that you're doing the business the way that it should be worked. So the point of these trips are to get you in enough activity to promote you to the next level of management. So if you are a consultant or a district manager, or you happen to sponsor a consultant this month or next month or the month after, anyone can earn this. Any single person. You could sponsor somebody 3 months before it's over and they could still earn it. It's just about, or I mean, the month before they'd have to go nuts, but they could. It's just about consistency. And I'm going to tell you about a game. Okay, raise your hand if you guys know the game Monopoly. All right. Do you know that there's a strategy to the game Monopoly? Okay, you're given so much money to start with the game of Monopoly. And if you blow all your wad on the silly little red squares that are right in the beginning, you probably won't have enough money to buy the blue squares at the end. Is that right? And you guys all know that the blue squares are the most bang for your buck. And if you put houses or hotels on those blue squares and somebody hits on them, basically you've won the game. Yes, we all know this. If you don't, welcome to the strategy of Monopoly. So here's the thing. Don't go after the easy yeses, because the easy yeses are the red squares. If you go after the bigger, the yellows, the oranges, the greens, and the blues, what's going to happen is every single person you sponsor, you want to have a higher percentage of those people actually promoting. And usually it's about every 3 to 4 people you sponsor will become, sometimes it's up to 1 out of 6 people will become a district manager. So if in these 6 months you need to promote 3 people to win the trip for yourself, 4 people to win it for a guest, and 5 people to win it for a guest and $1,000, you will have to sponsor probably minimum 15 to 20 people in the next 6 months yourself as consultants to hit the higher levels of the 3, 4, and 5 people promoting. We all understand this. Raise your hand if you get it. Cool. So that means if you're going to be running around launching people who are red squares, I love them, but you're going to have to get more consultants to get that average. If you're launching people who are like ready to go and let's do this, and you're not wasting your time with people who kind of want to chill, then you're going to be able to go faster. So it's a game. Take the emotion entirely out of this. I know a lot of us on our team are emotional leaders. You got to put that to the side. Love on people, be a servant heart. That doesn't mean that goes away. But when people say no to you or say it's not for them or they can't host or they don't want to try product, you got to let that roll off your back like a duck with water. Because you have this amount of time to win this trip. This amount of time will also help you walk the stage. So this is your crunch time, okay? Emotion needs to skedaddle, and you need to be serious and focused and consistent. The 30 faces needs to be upped to 40. If you want to win the trip, you need to get in front of 40 people in the next 6 months, every single month. And you can totally do 40 one-on-ones a month if you want, which I think is a lot. So if you're going to be smarter with your time, you're going to want to make sure that you have events happening in these 6 months, because if say I had 4 events and I got in front of 5 people at each of those events, that's 20 people. And then I did 10 one-on-ones and 10 drops. There's 40 people. So the magnitude of what is needed to make this happen, you just have to up your game. It isn't hard. It just means you have to have more people in the fire and a bigger number of people you're talking to make it happen. Otherwise, it will not happen for you. And that is like legit. I'm just being real because I know all of you can do this, and it's not hard. I've done this 6 times. So you guys, if there's a track record, and Ruth's been on 2 of them, and Regina's been on 1, and Sarah Raymond, who's not on the call because she's at the boot camp right now. There's 1 promotion and 5,000 away. And I'm going to throw her under the bus because I love her and she knows it. But that just means if she was consistent a little bit more for 1 more month, she would have made it. So that's the thing, you guys. You have to be focused and ready. So every single month, 40 faces, 2 to 3 new direct consultants direct to you, no matter what. And you want to get 1 or 2 of them into qualification every month. For the 6-month time frame, you have to promote 3, 4, or 5 people. So if it's 6 months, that means every other month, if you want to win the trip at a minimum, you need to promote someone. For the level with a free guest, you need to promote someone every other month plus an extra. To win the $1,000, you need to promote someone almost every month. So that could be a district manager, an area manager, or a regional vice president. It doesn't matter. You could have someone, this is what I'm talking about, blue squares, promote to district and promote to area in that same time frame, and they will count for 2. So what you need to do, you guys, is you just need to think about who you want on your team right now, because if you get them launched now, get them into qualification. When it launches in December, they can promote in December, and they will count in December as one of your promotions. Okay, so let's see. Activity, I talked about that. We talked about consistency and focus. We talked about it's going to be volume, central volume, and it's going to be promotions. What they usually do, and most likely they're going to do it again because I've seen it all 6 times. If you sponsor a new consultant this month and they promote next month, anytime they promote during the qualification period, you get to keep the rest of their whole volume. So I know it's central district for you only, but if you promote, let's say if I had Sarah Miller promotes to area next month, which, I mean, she could. Okay, so say she promotes to area next month. I will get to keep her promotion. Just kidding. Say she was a consultant. She promoted to district. It has to be new consultant. Never mind. Has to be new consultants. She promotes to district. In that time frame, in between December and May, she promotes to area. I get to keep every single month chunk of her whole volume, all of her volume. So the faster you get people in the business right now, the easier it will be because you can keep all of their volume over the whole time frame. Does that all make sense, you guys? Please ask questions if I'm not making sense. So if you are promoting people like in the later ends of the months, you can keep their volumes then, and that's fantastic. But if you do it sooner, you can keep their volume the whole stinking time, okay? So it is who of you, if you're ready to go to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and put your toes in the sand, rub shoulders with all the NVPs, talk to Kay and meet Stay On and get a $1,500 credit to the hotel and free food and drinks and, a whole vacation for you and your family for free. You're going to have to take the emotion out of it. You're going to have to get people on your team. You're going to have to make sure you become a sponsoring, promoting machine over the next 6 months. And I guarantee if you do what I'm telling you to do, if you're a brand new consultant at this second, you will be an area manager by the time it is over, okay? So not a district, you'll be an area manager, and you cannot go on the trip unless you're an area manager, not because that's the rule, but that's how much activity it is needed for you to actually earn it. So with that, you guys, I'm going to turn it over to the next speaker, which I think is Miss Sarah. Is that true? Okay, I'm going to give her a little, some exciting news real fast. She promoted. See, I'm already like thinking she's promoting. She sponsored 12 new direct people into her business last month. 12 direct herself. And that is case in point. If she's going to bust that out, she's probably going to be a region at GTC. So if you guys really want to up your game, you're going to have to be that focused. And I'm really excited for her to share how she did it and a quick little story for you guys so you can get some tips and tricks from her. So Miss Sarah, unmute yourself, and I can't wait to hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, so I'm Sarah, and I'm a nurse practitioner and a Arbonne district manager. I started with Arbonne 3 years ago. I was just a consultant. I signed up for the discount. My husband and I, we started out doing the 30 days of healthy living. I loved the nutrition, so I've just been drinking the protein shakes ever since. And then about, like 9 months ago, I started another like multi-level marketing company, and I was doing it for a while, and Christy was kind of like, why are you doing that? Like you are an Arbonne consultant. Why don't you do Arbonne? And I was like, I don't know. I just, whatever, I just like to drink the protein drinks. And then the more I was signing out, I never really wanted to hear about the business side. I was like, I'm a nurse practitioner. I make good money as a nurse practitioner. I don't need this like whatever Arbonne on the side. I'm just doing this other company because I like their products too. And so anyways, the more I was finding out about this other company and figuring out their business side, it just was a little bit harder to do than Arbonne's business like model. So Arbonne's business model is like awesome. Like we always say at events, it's like Amazon and Whole Foods put together. So that's that's pretty cool that people can log on and they can order themselves. So anyways, long story short, somebody signed up under me at an event that Christy held at my house, and we both promoted to district manager like pretty fast. And then that just kind of gave me the kickstart. I was like, all right, this is like a way better company than this other company. I'm going to go full force and do this instead of the other one. So, so I've been doing it for about 6 months, been a district manager for about 6 months. And the last 2 months I've hit my bonus, and last month was like pretty easy to get people to sign up direct to me because it was free. It was free to sign up. I was just like, you come on, what do you want? Like, this is amazing. You're going to sign up. It's free and you get a free gift and the products are awesome. So that's what I did. And just tell everybody that you know about Arbonne. If you use the products, you're going to be showing, like, your face is going to look awesome. You're going to be healthy. People are like, how do you have so much energy? Well, I drink Fizz Sticks every day. Just be happy. And like Chrissy said, lots of people are going to say no, and lots of people are going to say, no, the products are not for me. But I actually just learned this yesterday. I have a hard time with people telling me no. So I'm going to probably ask them about 5 to 7 more times until I start to annoy them, until they start not picking up my calls. And then I'll be like, okay, yeah, you really do mean no. But because at the meeting that we were at in August, they said, you're going to probably tell people about something 7 times before they say yes. So I kind of took that to heart, and I'm going to keep bugging them until they tell me no 7 times. So that's my story. Tell everybody that don't take no for an answer, until they say no 7 times maybe. And then just use the products, and they're amazing, and why wouldn't you? That's my story.
Yay! I do have to say, Sarah also earned GTC, so congratulations. Yay! And Tender Scott. Woohoo! Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, last month was free. This month is gifts and shipping. So you guys, it's a little bit just different this month, but Sarah's so right. Just tell everybody you know. And I said no a lot too. So, and Sarah said no to me too. So, and Ruth said no. And, everyone says no a couple times before they say yes. So at least Shannon Blast, who's doing the boot camp today, who's a national vice president, said no 12 times. So if you really feel like there's somebody that has greatness in them, when they say no, it's usually that they just don't want to say yes yet. So just love on them, give them a drop kit, ask them to host. And this whole National Gratitude Month, I'm, like I said at the meeting on Monday, I'm asking people to host for me, and I'm personally giving away part of my commission to that. So maybe they can do that for you. Once they're in the room and they see all their friends and family going, oh, that's so sweet, I love this so much, they might change their mind. So anyways, all right, I know we have Miss Natasha next, correct? Yes. Okay, Miss Natasha, I'm going to throw it to you, and then if you want to throw it to Ruth. Thank you, Miss Sarah. You are amazing.
Thank you.
Great job, everyone, on the training. It's been awesome. Morning. I'm going to quickly go over the facial oil, and that's the product that we have the 25% discount for the first 15 days of the month. I know it's already 9:30, but I want to go ahead and go over this really quickly for you all because I know it's a powerful tool, especially for the first half of your month. What Chrissy shared as far as the trip, and as well as what Arbonne's given every existing preferred client and new preferred client, as well as the facial oil, you just have all the tools to be successful and really boom up your business to earn that trip. That's just a big plus in it all for sure, because I know we all want to be there, but what a great opportunity to have tools that are going to really help you to get there. So what is the facial oil? And I have it right here. It is incredible. If you've never used this, you have to try it. And you can get it now for $36.40 at your discount as a consultant. I mean, and it's a $75 SRP product. So this is the time to get it and throw it in drop kits. Have people try it out because you want to get this out in people's hands. Let them use it. I'm doing a drop kit today actually with my facial oil so that she can look and decide to get it within the next day or two, and we can get it going because she's a preferred client. So, you know, you got to get this to people. Let them try it, because when I first heard about the facial oil at GTC, I was a little concerned because I didn't like the word oil because of my misconception of what it is, of it maybe being oily. But actually it's not. It's a very dry, it's the way to describe it, it's like a dry oil. It goes on smoothly. You need a couple drops in your daily regimen, and it falls right in the line right after, I think, the serum. And I'll share the little regimen chart that we have from Arbonne's the source that you can pull up yourself. But what the oil does, it's a superfood for your skin. So what it does is this oil is actually going to bring out super hydration where it's needed the most. And it's also going to improve your skin texture, the look of your skin texture, and help create a more radiant looking, even tone complexion. You also feel it. You feel it immediately when you put it on. Your skin's actually, when I put it on every day, it's very excited to have it on there because it just brings so much good nutrients to my skin that I feel on a daily, especially if you're traveling. And we know we're going to be traveling, of course, to Vegas in April for GTC. And it's drier weather and the different climates and the time of changing in the year. This is the best product, especially in the colder winter months that we have all across the nation, that you want to make sure your skin's hydrated and not completely dry. I also use it just on my hands when there's different times that I cannot get great moisture back into my skin. But what it has in it, squalene is derived from olives, and that's going to contain omega-3s and omega-6 and some fatty acids. So this replenishes the skin's natural lipid barrier for moisturization, to lubricate and protect, nourish the skin for soft, smooth, healthy glow. So your skin's definitely going to be more glowing. And we know this from the Intelligence line, which is why we have the Genius Ultra, we have the Genius Pads, we have the CC Cream. They're all meant to really bring your skin to a very beautiful, even tone glow, as well as restoring the hydration back in. So that's some of the quick little pieces of why it's so important. It's going to even out your skin texture and tone. It's going to bring in firmness, diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's always going to be supercharging your regimen that you have. It's great for any regimen, actually, so it doesn't have to just go with our RE9. So if you have people who are using different regimens that we carry, this is a great product to add in as well. Sea buckthorn oil, you know, this is containing the potent antioxidant properties that help hydrate and support for supple tone and smooth looking skin. So with that, I definitely want to I'll quickly show, or I'll actually post this on our page. I think it's the regimen that shows how to use it in your daily RE9 regimen with the Genius Ultra and the oil. So the oil actually comes in right after the serum. So that's where I usually put it on. So, and everyone, I put the oil on this morning too, Christy. I put it on every single day. It's great to be used twice a day. So make sure that you're getting yourself, get it in drop kits, and get everyone, all your preferred clients, let them know about it, get them their free gift, and get them their free shipping this month, because we all need to be on that trip, no doubt. So Ruthie, I'm going to pass it back over to you.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, that oil. I put it on this morning, and you guys, it's liquid gold. It is liquid gold. So get it in your hands. Like she said, use it, drop kit. Everyone needs to try it. So I'm going to wrap up the call very quickly with just a little bit of a call to action, a bit of an inspiration. So, something that we hear a lot in this business is, oh, I'm stuck right now, or I don't know, I just need to work on my mindset, or I don't know, I think I just need to read another book, or, we kind of can get ourselves in this kind of self-destructive mode of, well, I'm not doing any activity right now and I'm not doing this because, there's something wrong between my ears and stuff like that. And, I was just thinking about this. I was talking to Christy, and we're like, Why do we have this idea that we're missing something? You guys, we have everything we need with this business. We have the scripts, we have Arbonne Corporate, we have the trainings, we have the drop kit information, the event information, and everything that we need. We know what to do as far as activity, and activity is what propels our businesses forward. So I'll tell you, I was thinking about this and I was kind of laughing at myself. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, I'm going to tell you guys, professional and personal development, so important. It's so important that we're in books and we're making sure that we do that, because we're growing as business owners and entrepreneurs. It's so important that we're reading Ion Arbonne stories and listening to Learn and Burns. But here's the thing. When I got started in Arbonne, I didn't know I had a mindset problem. I didn't know that there was something. I knew that I started this business. I was teaching dance. I was going to school. I was working at a warehouse, packing, shipping, delivery, all of that. What else was I doing? House sitting, cat sitting. You guys heard all that at the meeting the other night. So I had never run a business in my entire life. Okay. And I came in, I had terrible style. I was 23 years old. I was living at home. I hated hosting things. If I hosted things, I would tell everyone like, oh, cool, hang out there and I'll make the food. Like I was so shy. I would hide at church. Like you guys, I was not, when Christy's talking about that boardwalk, blue Monopoly piece, I was like, what is the beginning one? I don't even know. They're like the light blue. It's like Connecticut or something that nobody wants to land on. You're like, that's a waste of money. Like I don't know how I got into this business. I swear it's just the hand of God just was like, oh, this girl. But all that to say, what I did, I somehow got to region with my team in 2.5 years, you guys. Why? Because I showed up to meetings even when my upline wasn't there, because I don't know if you know this, but there's 5 people between me and Christy. I am now direct to her, but there were 5 other consultants there. So I did parties, I did drop kits, I did one-on-ones. I had no clue what I was doing, you guys. Like honestly, it was kind of that ignorance on fire of just, I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew what I was doing. You know why? Because we have a system for success, and it says 2 by 2 by 2. Drop kits, one-on-ones, and events. That is what I was doing. And I was showing up and I was listening to Learn and Burns. Back in the day, we could order the CDs. So if you don't know what a Learn and Burn is, go on to the source. And it's actually in the at a glance section. It has the Learn and Burns of the month. These are trainings that Arbonne Corporate puts out for us that we can just soak up. Listen to them at early in the morning or late at night. Like we are owners of our businesses. And so we own our businesses, but we also have to own our choices and take ownership of our mind, of our activity, of everything. And so just, you guys understand, I want you to understand you're not missing anything. And on days that you don't feel motivated, guess what? Sometimes moms wake up and they don't want to feed their kids. Like we all go through things that we wake up and we don't want to do. But this is a business and we have to look at the payoff, it's kind of a ridiculous example. Like, oh, I don't want to feed my kids, but you feed your kids. Why? Because they need to be nourished. They need to grow, right? Same thing with your business. You need to wake up and you need to feed your business because it needs to grow and you need to keep going in this. So that's really just the long and short of it is don't make excuses. Don't let yourself, oh, I did this or, oh, I did that or doing this. It's, I'm a business owner. What am I going to do for my business today? And walk through that proudly and you know what to do. And if you feel like, ooh, for a minute, then listen to a quick Learn and Burn or read a quick Ion Arbonne story. You know how to take care of yourself. And the last thing I'll say too is if you want accountability, I would say don't reach out to your upline. Reach out to a sideline. Reach out to somebody who's in that same place as you. Yes, your upline is there for coaching and that sort of thing. But when it comes to the nitty gritty of every day, you want to find yourself an accountability partner. If you don't know what that is, or if you want a suggestion for who's somebody that's running at the same pace as me, ask your upline. They'll give you, I'm sure, good recommendations. I know Natasha and Carla are accountability partners, and I love that because they totally run the same track. I have a sideline sister. She's in Escondido. I don't know. We met on Facebook, like legit. So with that, you guys, just take ownership of it. You're all wonderful. You all have what it takes, and you all have that extra special spark that's uniquely you, and you have to bring that as well. So that is our training for the day. You guys are wonderful. We love you. Get out there, feed your kids, feed your business. We have a question before we jump off, though. If you want, we can end the recording here. Thanks, guys. But we had a question. Is